Samuel L. Jackson.
You wondered what you were doing?
So sit down. Standing ovations get you in trouble. Come on.
So, for the both of you, I want to know how cathartic it is to finally bring this project to realization. I've read it's taken anywhere from 10 to 12 years to finally bring this to light. And it's also a personal project for both of you, having family members that have been challenged by Alzheimer's. But how cathartic is it? Can you talk about that?
Um, Getting something finally done, bringing it to fruition is an amazing feeling, especially something that was this personal for me. And Walter and I talked about it, his situation when he was dealing with his parents also. So, yeah, it's rewarding and comforting and something, some people, sometimes you're haunted by things. There have been scripts that I read over the years that didn't get done, and then they go back and they come back and they go again, and you don't get to do them. But this was me beating on people's doors or pushing them or prodding them and hoping that they would do it. And I had the same problem with Eve's Bayou. It took like 10 years to get that done. So it happens. But when it happens, it's so satisfying and it's so amazing to get that particular performance thing out of you. Um, and I wasn't empty when it was done. I was full because of all the wonderful people that came into it, that helped make it what it's become. Um, I'm one of those people that reads my reviews. I read what they say on Black Twitter or Twitter period. So I'm constantly like, in the middle of the night going, okay, let me see who, somebody posted 2 hours ago. Let me see what they said. So I do that because I want people to enjoy what I've done because I had a great time doing it. And it's fulfilling.
And what about for you? I mean, he kept taking the rights. He kept making sure he had the rights.
Yeah, no, listen, I was very happy. It takes a long time to make anything. I mean, and especially if you want to make something that means something to you. I mean, if, I could do Gilligan's Island, with no trouble. Put Sam out on an island somewhere. Everybody love it. It's much harder, like when you're doing something like this, and you just expect it, and then once it happens, you forget everything that happened before. Yeah, with 10 years, I know it's 10 years because people keep telling me, but once it started, that was the beginning.
And then you realize things happen when they're supposed to.
Yeah.
So that happens.
How often were you nudged? Hey, you got to turn this into a movie, and you were like, no, I don't want to make it into a movie.
I kept fussing about that, and then the people that we were talking to at that particular time made series all the time, but they kept saying, well, we don't make period pieces, we don't make this. And I'm like, well, can we use that old Western town you got, in that other thing that you're doing, or can we use that other little town that's got a boardwalk in it, whatever. So stuff like that.
Boardwalk. Oh,
yeah, that thing.
It's true. I mean, people wanted to make it into a movie, but movies are short stories, and this is a novel. And because there's a real story that we wanted to tell in the fullness of its time, it was so much better to do this, and it's what we wanted to do.
Yeah, and a lot of times people tell you they want to be in the Sam Jackson business till they find out how much it costs.
That happened to me. It was too late, though. I mean, I couldn't. No.
What did you love about I know it's a personal role to you, but because mom and everything. But what did you love about playing him?
Oh, I love playing Ptolemy because I got to, live a full life as a character. You see him there in the beginning. He's 91 years old, roaming around in this apartment. And there's stuff in there that's part of his life. And when he gets that shot, he gets to go back. He gets to experience things. I get to show people who he was, what kind of person he was, where he came from, all the things that happened, even, the memories of Mississippi and all those things that happened and all those other actors that get to pass through there, the little kid that plays me, or when we started talking about it, we were talking about, well, maybe we need to get a younger actor to do me. And they were like, well, no, we got, Lola and all this other stuff. We can make you younger. So we can do that. And my makeup artist and my hairdresser, I've been talking to them about it for a while. They were anxious to do it. So it was a real opportunity to play a fully fleshed character. I mean, I've done that in some movies, but not in that particular way. That over a 6-week period, you had an opportunity to be with him as this person in a certain age group or